Guess who's Bizak? Back like Jordan wearing the full 5. Oh, it ain't to play games with you. Oh, it feel good to be home, man. My heavy bag hitters. What up, though? Fresh off a vacation, man. That Florida weather, that Florida sun got the melanin popping and glowing and tanned all up. Shout out to my son. His birthday is tomorrow in about an hour over here on the East Coast, matter of fact. And we've been in Florida all week celebrating his 5th birthday. We took him to Disney World, man. And real quick, before I get into the topic of this particular video, I hope I'm not the only parent out there that feels like this. And I don't even know how to feel about it because I feel like I probably shouldn't feel that way. But sometimes I'm a little jealous of my own kids. I got 3 kids, 2 girls and a boy. Both of my girls are grown. They 20 and 19. And my son, he's 5. So we hit the reset button. But when I look at their childhoods and I look at mine, it's night and day. You know, somebody who had a pretty fucked up childhood to see my kids do all of the things that I never even dreamed about doing as a kid. It's just like, man, but it makes you, you feel so proud and you know what I'm saying? The love you pour into your kids is, and to see their faces, it's just remarkable. But anyway, man, that's the kind of week it's been with just me and the family, my wife and I and the kids. But I did jump in the pool Thursday on y'all with my phone in my pocket.
Hey, bro, come on.
And me
dog.
being an old nigga, I'm getting up there. I don't know why I'm thinking like they make all of the new phones waterproof. Bro, in my head, I'm thinking, all right, it's cool. I'm in the water. When I realized I had the phone, I was like, oh, shit. But I'm like, man, it's waterproof. It's 2024. All of these phones are like waterproof, right? Come to find out, that shit ain't waterproof. And we paying for every phone. I don't know about y'all, but every phone I get a newer phone. Normally it's my Note. Matter of fact, it's been a Note for several years now. And, these phones cost anywhere from $1,100. So you thinking you paying all that money for a jack? It should be waterproof, right? Matter of fact, it seemed like that should be mandatory. They shouldn't even be making new phones that's not waterproof or come with some kind of waterproof protecting that you just pop right on as soon as you get the phone. All right, I'm ranting, I'm venting. I'm sorry, y'all. Just good to be back. Let me hit you with the intro. Can I do that? What up, YouTube? Big T.O. Heavy Bad Boxing TV. Man, get your big goofy ass in here and hit the bag. Hit that like button for your boy. Man, listen, if you catch me for the very first time, please like, comment, subscribe, and most definitely hit that little bell notification. So when I drop, man, you can catch that rock out talk with your boy. For those of you who enjoy the conversation with me, man, and my longtime supporters, there's only one way to continue to support the channel right now. And that's Cash App and Venmo, 25 cents, 50 cents, $1. I truly appreciate y'all. DJ Tyree Celestine, man, Mark Nash TV. And listen, man, all of the donations, man, listen, I truly, truly appreciate y'all. All right. Now, this is a sensitive topic for me, man, right? Because I'm talking about my guy out of my backyard, my hometown, Keeshawn Davis. If you pay attention to the channel, this is my guy. And I just want to see him succeed. I want us to breed another legend out of the area, out of my backyard. So I'm biased. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I pride myself on having a non-biased channel, but I'm just like the average dude who supports a hometown fighter. I'm going to be biased, but I'm going to be honest. Now, not long ago, Keyshawn made a statement. I was on vacation when I was seeing it, and I was like, wow, okay, Keyshawn, my guy. He was basically calling Tank Davis out. He basically feels he's ready for Tank Davis. When you look at the Olympic pedigree background, he placed a medal. He's a silver medalist. He's been on a roll since he's turned pro. I think Top Rank has done a great job with him outside of probably the Nair Albright fight. which wasn't a great fight for Keyshawn, in my opinion. And listen, again, even though I'm biased, even though he's from my backyard, I'm going to keep it a buck. It wasn't a great fight. I thought he probably got hit with some of the hardest shots I've seen him hit with as a pro. And it just wasn't a beautiful performance from Keyshawn. Nair he was a tough out. I do believe he got the job done, but tough out, no doubt. Outside of that, and then of course with the last step up fight against a Jose Pedraza, Top Rank has brung him along. Now, not to say that they've brung him along to where the average casual fan would know his name. That hasn't been the case. But to poke the bear, to say the least. Speaking about Gervonta Tank Davis, I just think, in my honest opinion, my guy Keyshawn needs a little bit more. And real quick, let me say this. I've reached out to Keeshawn Davis a few times and his team, and shout out to his sister. He ain't got back with me just 2 times in a row. I've spoken to her a few times. I was trying to get a Keeshawn Davis interview secured on the channel. His sister hasn't gotten back with me. I think maybe it's because they entered camp, but she's supposed to have been got back with me. If y'all happen to see this video, I'm telling you, I'm a little upset now. I'm a hometown guy now. Rock out with your boy, get back with me. It would be an honor to have Keyshawn as the first actual pro guest on the show. But anyway, now, the background there, the pedigree there, being on a roll as a pro is there. I still would like to see him start knocking off some of the guys whom I believe is in his class, so to speak. And even not necessarily that, but, some guys who are still trying to make a name for themselves like he is. Let's keep it funky. He's just not a big name when you think about a big fight, and somebody like Tank Davis, who's at the pinnacle of the sport. A Keeshawn Davis right now is still a hardcore fan's favorite fighter, you know what I mean? Or hardcore fans. He's on a hardcore fans radar. Not many other people. But to see him against avenge his losses versus a Andy Cruz pro, being that they both pro now, that would be a really dope fight and would say a lot, because it's a lot of stock in Andy Cruz and that style, and people really think he's going to do some great things in the sport. A Floyd Schofield over there with Oscar and them, you want to see him fight somebody like that, or William Zepeda, or even a Frank Martin coming off the Tank Davis loss would still be a huge statement for Keyshawn. All of these would be huge statement fights for Keyshawn to put the rest of the division at 135, which I don't know how long he's going to be able to stay there, because in my opinion, Keyshawn's a big 135 pounder, given his height. I just don't think he can stay there long. Maybe he can, just depends on how comfortable he is making it. But I can see him going to 40, and it's a lot of competition at 40 as well. But I want to see him knock some of those guys off. Let me get us to 15-0. You know what I'm saying? Give me the 15, 16-0 for Keyshawn before and this is just me speaking personally, man, because again, I got so much love and respect for the kid, man, the DB3 boys, period. Coming out of my backyard, I want to give him the best opportunity as possible, and I think what comes along with that is the experience to put him at, to give him the best shot, the best chance versus some of these world-class fighters like a Gervonta Tank Davis. You need the experience to go along with all of the instincts that he has, with all of the fundamentals that he has. I definitely want to see, because listen, Keyshawn's a dog. He's a dog. You can't get me to believe anything other than the fact that Keyshawn's a dog. And will he be in a position to be able to beat him? Yeah. I just want to see him into those prime years around 27 and a half, 28, and then start taking on the likes of some of these really, really big names. Because a few more fights, in my opinion. And listen, again, because look, I don't want to be that hometown guy who's just like, yo, I don't care what nobody say. Keyshawn ready. He'll go in there. He'll wet tank ass out. And I know that's how he feels. You know what I'm saying? He's supposed to be confident. You know what I mean? In his abilities. He's supposed to want to fight this guy. He's supposed to call him out. And now it's just not likely. But, you know, it's just what he's supposed to do. But is he ready? Which is what I put the caption on the thumbnail for this video. And I got to say no. I just don't believe Keyshawn's ready right now. And I definitely want to see him knock off some of those names I mentioned. Oh, like even Edwin De Los Santos, right? Somebody that Shakur Stevenson fought, and I think many would agree it wasn't his best performance. Come to find out he was injured, but even if he wasn't injured, I still think that probably would have been a tough fight given the power that De Los Santos possesses. Let's see how he would do versus a Keeshawn Davis. These are tough fights. These are fights where I know the consensus would probably go both ways. You know, you would think a lot of people would probably feel Keyshawn wins. A lot of people feel like Keyshawn would lose. You know, so you want to start there and knocking those doors down before you you get to the lights, because once you hit the lights, it's a different ball game. Definitely want to know your thoughts, man. Big T.O. heavy bag. Man, it feels good to be home. I'm back in the lab. And, of course, I got my guy Roger with me. Talk to him, Roger.
Most motherfuckers don't know shit about boxing.